Oops. Right, hello, this is Jamie from Randomise User here on a Sunday night with a live broadcast of... Ooh, hello. A live broadcast of RimWorld. I'm trying this in 1080, so if it doesn't work, we'll have to start again. But I've failed to do any kind of tests whatsoever here. So this may prove to be a bit of a problem. But hopefully everything should be fine. YouTube is already telling me things might not be brilliant with the stream quality, so we might have to do this on the fly. But yep, so we're picking up from... This is technically going to be episode 6 if it goes out on the channel. This will be carrying on from where we got to in the series, which is we've just tonked a lot of people. And all is good. We have got Lou the prostitute in jail, who we're going to release, I think, because frankly, she is very hard to recruit and she's really old and a bit crap. So she's off. She's off. She's gone. As soon as I actually release her, anyway. Release. There. Get rid, is what I say to her. Right. Is everything okay over there? Yeah, so this is hopefully RimWorld will hopefully be a good test to see if I can actually stream in 1080, because I've always meant to and I never quite got around to trying any tests or anything. But RimWorld is not an intensive game graphically, so even if I have to dial down the bitrate at some point during the stream, it won't be the end of the world, I think. I think we can see, looking at the stream, it seems to be quite crisp. Let me know if things do degrade. I'll keep an eye on the stream health, and everything will be good. Meanwhile, let's try not... I won't mention the 1080 stuff unless anything goes wrong from now on. But anyway, let's just check. We've got loads of things ready to actually do in this stream. Emin is busy carrying some of the dead bodies. Steve and Busy Hands are taking care of the traps. Yeah, because we did have a couple of raids very recently. Hello to Mr. Skipia and Dommy, who have turned up in chat. And I need to have a look at... Okay. I need to have a look at these. This is going to be the throne room, and this is going to be the bedrooms of various people who turn up. Hopefully, when people do turn up in quests. There's Mr. Cat. Miss Kitty should be... There we are. There's Miss Kitty. Nudie Hands, Emin, McLeod, Busy Hands, Steve, and Bois. All getting very busy. Let's see. It's now... This is the start of spring, of the second year. We've just come out of a busy winter. The crops are now growing quite nicely. The trees are actually growing quite... I forgot we actually planted these, a bit pointlessly, but there's quite a lot of trees around here. Should we get... We may as well deforbid all that gunk. It was cash. 64 quid worth of cash. Okay, well, that'll be grabbed at some point. Still, after about 10 million episodes, we still haven't got rid of this. We have been trying to dismantle this goddamn thing forever. I might have to take this into my own hands soon. So that's -5. I'm just gonna check, a sanity check, because it's been a while since I actually played this, because Ludeon Diary coverage got in the way of me doing this. So it's been a while since I was in this save game, so I'm just going to do a bit of checking. Busy Hands is busy cleaning up the corpse room. That's fine. Everything. The temperature in here is minus numbers, so that's okay. This is being heated nicely. It's 24 degrees. Yeah, everything looks pretty much ship shape. I think we're just going to have to get... Oh, yes, good. This is going very slowly. This building, because we do need to get. Essentially, I'm making rooms that will fulfil the requirements of haughty Empire people who will turn up at some point, for the various quests and whatever. Because this throne room we've been building this throne room for no idea how long that's been going on for, but it's happening slowly. Hello to Evil Black Cat and Duxon, who have just turned up in chat, both moderators of the stream. And Duxon has also pitched the channel 5 quid. Dollars. Michael Hunter RimWorld, born on the 8th of September 2203, and sent on a holy mission to demonetize Jamie, a randomised user. Oh yes, Michael Hunt, the guinea pig, I seem to remember. That the Duxon named. That was actually in a stream of... Well, it was actually of this... a particular base, but that was in technically the non-DLC series. It's unfortunately Michael Hunt, the guinea pig, has long since departed. I sold him to some traders for a decent amount of cash, leaving our farm over here incredibly empty. We've only got Fred the Warthog, or whatever it is, a warg, and also Jellybean, the self-taming boom rat. So this farm's a bit piss. I do need to do something about the farm again. Try to get some people involved. Oh, there's another guinea pig there. It'll probably self-tame at some point, knowing the guinea pigs around here. Emin is taking care of corpses. The reason why that's off is because it's now it's not warm enough for that to be a problem. Okay, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Oh yes, we're digging graves, aren't we? Steve is getting busy with that. Steve is a yeoman of the Broken Empire. He has got a title because we did various favours for the Empire and all is good. And okay, so let's actually force... the prostitute, Lou, is no longer incapable of walking. It's now, I think, been released. Yeah. We released her, and now she's tottering off very, very slowly to the edge of the map, where she'll probably die en route. But never mind. Who cares? She's no good to us. Oh god, she really is slow. I should have healed her. But I don't really care that much, frankly. Piss off, mate. There we go. Back to Peter's Frogs you go. Consider guilty. Expires in 2 hours. Prison break interval never. Slave price only 215 quid. So, yeah. Lou, you barred from the colony. Everyone's gone to bed. I'll speed things... Well, not everyone, but one person. I'll speed things up a little bit. MacLeod is busy again. Getting on with the building. Dommy says, Lou takes her job seriously, already out on the street. Oh, she's gone. I think she might have accelerated off a bit. Look, she's actually healing a bit, so she's now a bit... There she goes. There's also a dead tortoise. Dead for 1.3 days. Let's leave it there. We are apparently low on food. We should have a harvest in at some point. We do need to do some cooking. I think that's the problem. We probably haven't got any decent cooks around. We've got Steve, who was actually a chef. But I think Steve has got other things on his mind, like building. That's probably why, because I forced him to do building at some point. Let's de-emphasise that so we can start cooking again. We've only got 11 meals in stock, but we've got meat for years. We've been hunting actually it's not a huge amount of meat, but it'll do. We're just filling the hunger gap between now and the time that the crops actually finish growing. We've got rice 60% grown, potatoes 50% grown, cotton isn't edible, corn is very slow, and that's heel root. We don't actually have as much food as I thought. Anyway, we've just researched a harpsichord. Duxon said I should have harvested her liver, lungs, and heart for the cash. Oh, we don't want prostitute hearts. Actually, it would have been a heart of gold, wouldn't it, if it's a prostitute? We need gold. We do need gold. I mean, I've provisionally titled this stream "The Gold Rush" because I do need to actually think about finally. I mean, I've been doing this for the entire history of this colony, but I do need to go and get some gold from somewhere so we can actually craft some things that will go into our throne room. I think throne rooms do need like a big load of gold for whatever reason. Like, I think I worked it out at one point as being 125 gold that we need. God, it's so slow. Bois is botching some construction. But it'll do. I'll allow that and we'll probably try and sell it. One thing I've meant to do is build a... And now, where is it? It's been a while since I built one of these. A trade beacon console or whatever. We do need steel. Oh yes, I forgot there's another thing that we're meant to be doing. There's a million jobs which I wasn't doing last time. One of which was actually getting more steel. I'm just trying to find the closest bit of steel. Some uranium there. There's plenty of steel. I've mined out that little bit of steel. I just want to try and find the closest possible steel. Just make it as easy as possible. This might be doable. Let's mark this to be mined. I can't remember to what extent they can actually walk through this water. So I'll do it so they can also get through from the left-hand side as well. So we do need that steel. We'll do it all, in fact. Hello to Gonzo Gaming. This is a nice beer. This is a pressure drop pale fire. Very nice when it's chilled, although it's starting to warm up a bit now. Oh look, dismantling has happened. Woo! Finally! It only took about a couple of hours of gameplay before they finally destroyed this. Steve, oh yes, Steve I think is asthmatic. So he'll occasionally need to be tended. And there's Nudie Hands doing that very thing. Excellent. Right, Emin is no longer inspired in a go frenzy. That's a shame. Still burying people. We do actually need another grave. Unfortunately, we've had a lot of people attacking us recently. And also we are finally... McLeod is finally doing the whole room extension thing. Again, which I asked them to do years ago. Hello to Jeffrey Plays! Hey-oh! McLeod, what are you doing? Oh, I think McLeod's priorities are all out of whack at the moment. I mean, yes, build the graves and everything. I'll let him do this. There's no point in stopping him now. But really, there's so much other stuff we need to do. I'm slowly trying to make that... Oh my god, the lightning. I'm slowly trying to make these bedrooms nicer, because people are getting pissy. Thankfully, we are in a reasonably easy setting, so we're not really at risk of people just breaking anytime soon. I should put it on a harder setting. I mean, I've played this game long enough, but because this is the DLC, I wanted to actually get a feel for it first. I won't bother doing that because it's raining. Don't bother putting out the fire. Let it burn. Now, there's something else. I'm meant to do something more with this area, and I've been meaning to do that since the start of the colony. I think I'm just leaving it, though, just to... God, to hell with fire. I think I'm leaving it because at some point I might need more bedrooms. These are like the spare bedrooms for visitors. For crap visitors, and this is the bedroom for good visitors. I think that was my plan. Fred, the warthog, just ligging about, taking a tour of the construction site, needs a hard hat. I think if you could put hats on animals, that would be... There's probably a mod for that somewhere. Oops. Animal hats. And finally! And it isn't even McLeod doing it. That gives us a bit of extra wood as well. And we also get some steel we can reclaim. Excellent. All's going very nicely indeed. I was a bit taken aback there because there was lightning on the screen, but one of my lamps, which is the one lighting me from over that direction, oh, I could use that hand, couldn't I? Is a bit ropey now. It's starting to flicker. I think I mentioned this before on stream. I said I was going to do something about it and never did. The trouble is getting that sort of lamp, the exact sort I need, which is diffuse and not too nuts. I can't seem to find a good one that isn't like overly expensive at the moment. But what are you doing? Oh, you're trying to don't train the jelly bean. What's the point of that? Anyway, we probably do need some floor. We've extended this room. It's because I think the reason why I wanted to extend this is because whoever's working in the kitchen, this is an occasional kibble making station. And I didn't really want whoever was working here to be like really crammed in or whatever. Right, put some wood down there, put some floor there. Finally, we have some decent rooms now. We can probably think about putting in like end tables as well, just to give them a bit of a boost. Now, do we need a throne or a grand throne? We may be able to get away with a throne. I'm just thinking about the throne room, but anyway, whatever. So end table. Where the hell's the end tables these days? Oh, we need to set up some more research. Because we did actually research that harpsichord and then forgot about it. Piano, that's the one. And the piano, it seems fanciful, but it's important because I think the throne room needs a piano. So that's going to happen at some point. Now I said I was going to split... Oh my god, look at the pipework. Look at the cabling. I was going to split up the dining room and the recreation area for bonuses. What's that? That's a marriage spot. Now, are these married yet? Nudie Hands and Emin. Because at some point they are supposed to be getting married. Ex-lover. Oh yeah, you have an ex-lover with the Peter's Frogs. I forgot about that. Someone called Guile, who's apparently from Street Fighter. Michael Guile Shepherd Finch. What a posh bastard. Never mind about that. Oh, they are actually married. Yes, there was a marriage. So they are, yeah. Nudie Hands and Emin are actually fully married. So we don't really need this marriage spot anymore. I could probably. I don't really like having wires in rooms because I think it's a debeautification. Yeah, -2. So we don't really want that pipework to be exposed. So let's rewire things a little bit. That can go to there. That can go to there. Now this thick wall was right at the very start of the series where I was trying to insulate walls better based on, I think someone said in a stream ages ago. Didn't really do much else with it because I just use heaters instead, and everything seems to be fine in that respect. So they'll do that. I'll move the. I think the rec room can. I think the rec room should go at the top. What's the? Also the research room. Oh, nice. The rec room can go at the top, and the dining room. I'll move a bit lower down, because then the dining room is really close to the food to make it nice and easy. Irritatingly, the kitchen and the storeroom really should be flipped, so all the food is stored right next to the dining room, so they don't have as far to walk. But who cares, frankly? Right, so they are busy sleeping, so let's just pause it a little. Well, just let it go. Emin and Nudie hands are banging. Just like to point that out. Take a little bit of a rest. So hopefully everyone is good in chat. Have had a good weekend. Looking forward to another week of whatever the hell you do when the government tells you to stay indoors. Also, I've just noticed there's more places that don't have floors under doors. I'm always very guilty of forgetting to do that. Right, okay, so what we'll do, this horseshoe can reinstall. We haven't quite got enough space for this. Well, if we put it there... Stop botching the construction, lads. Anyway, we'll move the horseshoe to up there. Oh, everything's in the wrong place. Oh, everything's just in the way. Let's reinstall that as far away from everything as possible. Oh, that was quick. Well done. And you. Let's move that to there. Everyone's in a building frenzy at the moment. Hello to Lech! Hello, hello, hello. Sorry we're not doing scrap mechanics. That's actually a good idea because the whole survival mode thing. So I may look into playing some scrap mechanic on the channel soon. Sooner rather than later as well. But it's a sort of game where I do need a bit of practice with it before. I don't think I can just jump into it on the stream. Hello to Walter. Hello, how you doing, me old Gina? You're keeping me sane in my last day of uni. Good lord. Oh, travellers! Vladimir and Huff. That sounds like some weird sort of vampire type situation. Vlad and Huff. So I'm just letting things play out a little bit now because I just want to get things moving a little bit. We are low on food, but Steve, I think, has actually sorted us out with 26 prepared meals. Right, anyway, this is what we're doing. Reinstalling. Okay, we'll reinstall. That can go. Hang on. Before we go any further, let's deconstruct all this. That's just annoying. I'll get rid of that. I'll move this to reinstall there. The stools there. This is my interior design masterclass. Do we really need 2 heaters? I think not. Let's turn this one off. Now it's getting towards spring. I don't think we actually need heaters at all. We've already got the coolers ready to go and switched off. But the heaters are just because we've just come out of a really bad winter. But now it's spring, we probably don't really need either. This outside is 19 degrees. And it's night time. I reckon we can just turn off the heaters. All of them. Anything else? Yo. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm not sure you necessarily need to turn them off because it'll self-regulate. But nevertheless, I'll turn them off. Just in case they are using some amounts of power. Shall I leave the one in the barn? Yeah. Okay. I'll make it so the animals are happier than the people. Evil Black Hat says my government isn't smart enough to tell everyone to stay inside anymore. My state is one of the states that ended it on April the 30th, which means we can look forward to a surge in cases soon. Yeah, I don't envy you. It's gonna be difficult. It's not like because we've seen a lot of graphs of it peaking in a lot of countries and coming down again, but there's a lot of countries, the UK and the US, and weirdly Sweden, where the cases aren't really dropping that much because we've not really coped with it as well as a lot of countries such as Germany. So I'm a bit concerned things are not going to get better soon. Anyway, what are we doing? Oh yes, so this will be dismantled. That's already been moved, so we can now remantle this thing here. Remantle is a word, which I have not invented. Reinstall that there. Reinstall that there. The chairs are wrong. It's no. Oh dear. Reinstall that there. Reinstall it. Let's actually spin this one. Reinstall. Reinstall. And reinstall. I've got so many bloody chairs. Do I need to reinstall? That's fine, yeah. So we've got a couple of inverted chairs, but never mind. That's not a problem. It's not fully inverted, it's only half inverted. We're breaking all kinds of rules here. And now they're not even doing anything. Never mind. There's still some mountain in our base. I'm not sure that's necessarily a good idea. Anyway, so what we need to do now is divide the dining room and the rec room up. Oh, this is just chaos. Utter chaos. Door. Move the chairs, lads. It's just looking silly. Unfortunately, I think I've made the rooms a bit small now. But, yeah. If they start to get pissy about it, I might move the rec room just completely somewhere else. Like, I'll build something somewhere. I think originally I was thinking about making this the rec room, but then I decided to make that the research room, so I could split the research and the production. Right, let's see. Bois is playing chess with himself. This is coming on. I'm determined to finish this flipping throne room in this stream. We're still like tootling out here for some reason. Why are you tootling? Oh, okay. We're gathering stone, which is good because somebody, possibly Nudie Hands, is making us stone. We do need a lot of it. We haven't got that much. We've got a lot of slate, weirdly. But only slate. So any projects do need to use slate. I've got a hobble feeling. Yeah, this throne room is actually using limestone as the flooring. I don't really want to change that now. That's using sandstone. And no wonder this is taking so long. Okay, here's a pause. We need to make sure that we get limestone rather than slate on the go. And what I'll do... No, I'll leave that there because we haven't... Steve! Steve is doing the mining. Excellent. Anyway, so what I'll do is I'll make it so that they only haul limestone for the moment. We don't want to haul that, for instance. Or cancel. That's the one. Right, limestone is the light coloured one like that. So let's haul all the limestone. See if there's any elsewhere as well. Not a huge amount. Got so much to lay as well. Here's some. Oh, there's loads. Right, so only haul the limestone, you bastards. You colonists. Right, I think that's good. I think we've sorted that. So no more slate. Even though I don't think we don't actually need slate for anything at the moment. As I say, this is sandstone and this is limestone. Slate is piss, and we don't need it. So Evil Black Cat, I noticed that you've now got RimWorld as well. It's come up on my Steam thing. It's shitty. It's a heat wave. Okay, that's fine. It just means I need to start turning all the coolers back on again. Having said that, I don't seem to have made that many coolers. I thought I had. This one needs to be turned on. Okay, it looks like I'm going to have to put more coolers in. I also really should have put some stone walls here. Oh, Black Cat says yes. I'm very happy about it. Excellent stuff. I need to cool everything. So this has a cooler there, but that's probably not going to be enough. That is already freezing cold in there. So we'll put in that one there. That'll keep. So this will all be kept cold. That definitely needs to be be turned off. Whose bed is that? Oh, it's Bois. Bois has that weird bedroom all on his own. Silly sod. Which unfortunately means we have to spend an entire... We'll have to put a cooler in here. We also need one in here. In the pris. Which is a bit of a problem because we don't actually have any way of actually putting a cooler in there. Oh well, I'll mine that out and put some wood there, and then I'll put a cooler there, or something like that. Whatever. Duxon is also playing RimWorld. My Cold World Zombie Ranch Simulator is really odd. I could bloody well imagine. Right, McLeod has managed to find some bloody limestone from somewhere. It looks like we are busy doing that. We are hauling and turning limestone into something. Although Nudie Hands, irritatingly now, is sorting out some slate. Unfortunately, it's going to have to be a bit of a production line now. Like, someone's going to have to... Basically, someone hauls the limestone into here, and then someone then moves it into here, probably Nudie Hands. Nudie Hands will make this stone, and then McLeod will come and actually start laying it. Why is there actually just... There's even slate inside the place where it really, really shouldn't be. I'm going to have to get rid of that, even though they'll probably end up turning that back into blocks, but... So why is this whole zombie simulator thing about, Duxon? What is the whole zombie thing? How are you making zombies out of your colonists? I like the idea of this. Also, we are getting some steel at last. How much steel have we got? 83. That might actually be enough to make ourselves the comms console or the orbital trade beacon. Well, let's put the orbital trade beacon right in the centre of everything, just there. Have you found some sandstone now? God damn it. I want sandstone, although I suppose I do for this tiling. But at least we're starting to make head roads, whatever the word is. We are starting to make some kind of progress on here. Headway? Headway, that's the word. Right, so it's going to get a bit hot in here. It's 24 degrees, that's not too bad. Yes, the cooler is helping quite nicely. The target temperature is only 11 degrees, which must be left over from last summer, which is good, because we currently have 21 degrees inside, so they're not going to get any kind of heat problems. The freezer is still below 0. It's 37 degrees in the hospital, though, so we will need to think about... Hang on, let's put the thing in there. And we'll also need... I suppose we'll also need one in here. And here. And, oh bloody hell, here and all. So many. What about the poor kitties? Mr. Cat and Miss Kitty. I'm guessing these actually might need cooling down as well. Otherwise we'll have a very hot cat. There couldn't have been dogs for the joke, could they? But never mind. Right, I'll turn you off. Right, okay, so hopefully they'll get busy. Hopefully McLeod will... In fact, there we go. Uh-oh. We don't actually have power for this, do we? We just need to extend this a little bit. There we go. I need to... do need to start thinking... Oh, God, there's Ibex Ram skeleton there. I do need to think about this, getting this gold. But we're not going to need that until this gets sorted out. I'm trying to remember how we can actually work out what we need to make a throne room. Do we need to do it here? A colonist with this type... I think it was a really early quest that gave us an idea of what people will need. Whistling Dixie. I don't think that's useful. No, there is a clever way of actually finding this out. But just the requirements for a royal bedroom, but cannot remember. So Duxon says that I've got the Zombieland mod. Ah, okay, so it is a mod. Right, that spawns zombies. But I've also got the DLC, Combat Extended, Androids, and various other mods currently. I've built into the side of a mountain in a redwood forest, and I'm currently under attack from zombies. I've also got Fog of War. Oh, I remember Fog of War. I think in one possible Let's Play, I had Fog of War. It might have been the Cthulhu Let's Play I did. I think that was built into the whole Cthulhu thing. Fog of War is actually a good thing in this game. I like it. So we actually have got a new quest. A nearby settlement has a special trade request, and you want 9 jackets. How much work, or how much materials do we need for this? We can make it out of loads of things. Let's have a look. It may be worth doing, but 9 is quite a lot. And we haven't even made these toques. Jacket. 70 ingredients per jacket. We have a lot of chinchilla fur from the incident. We've got look at the amount of leather we've got. We've got leather for years. This might be doable. Although it will require us to get a tailor on the go. Now Steve will tail, so to speak. Okay, let's see. I won't accept the quest until I've actually seen the tailoring in action. I want to see if that's going to actually happen. Oh, McLeod, that was fast. Okay, I think we can safely have the trade request. So let's accept the. Why can't I not accept it? No, that's all fine. If you want to make the trade, send a caravan. Okay, so it's like an ambient quest that it just works. So you actually have to accept that. That's weird. That feels odd. Hello to Aiko de Winter. You join us when we're waiting. We're just waiting. Oh look, the cat and the 2 cats are having a time. Oh, isn't that sweet? Mr. Cat and Miss Kitty. They were marching in step, like they were going on an arc or something. Right, that still needs to be moved. Because it's stupid there. There we go, we'll just move it to there. So now we actually do have an official room. This should now be a dining room. That was never moved. There we go. Although the door. Ah, right, we haven't actually got that door sorted yet. Because there was an issue. There was something in the way. There's a chair in the way. Right, so we need the room stats. So at the moment this is still technically the rec room. Until that door's constructed, this is still the rec room. The kitchen's fine, the bedrooms are fine. That is officially the... This is officially nothing at all. Oh, it's because that's been knocked out. Nobody's building the cooler. We need more steel. Okay. Steve is very slowly taking care of this, but I think we may need to get some more people mining. Emin is theoretically a miner. All she does these days is haul, which I feel sorry for her. But let's actually take her off doing hauling, or make it so that that's just a normal priority, and hopefully that'll automatically make her go and mine if she's not busy growing, which unfortunately she is, because there is a harvest coming in, which is probably for the best, to be fair. So okay, so you're going to cut that, and then someone else will probably do the hauling. You can then go and mine, and we'll hopefully get enough steel. Because at the moment, yeah, this is 41 degrees in the research area. I don't really think we need to have 2 people researching, do we? That is probably a bit excessive. So, War Bullets, you can go and... Maybe you can mine? Oh, you're really terrible at mining, so I'm not going to make you do that. What about Busy Hands? Are you a good researcher? You're a 7 out of 20 researcher. War is a really good researcher, so I'll let you do that. In fact, I'll prioritise that. Research-wise, can you do mining? Are you any good at it? You're terrible at mining as well. Turns out intellectuals are not good miners, weirdly. Rather irritatingly. Hello to Subar Mail. I haven't seen this game we played before, but it looks interesting. Should I view your previous videos on it? You can pretty much just jump into like watching the stream or whatever. That shouldn't be a problem. This is technically. I mean, I've made a million videos on this, but this is supposed to be like the next. This is like a stream that's following on from the RimWorld royalty DLC series that I've been doing. Fun fact, in 1080 this week, and it seems to be working. which I was quite surprised by. Someone's got tattered apparel. Bois' clothes are falling apart. We'll have to do something about that at some point. What was I saying? Oh yes, just carry on watching this stream. It should be fine. It's just a colony manager, so there's a million things in it, but you can get a good idea of just watching me pootle about, I think. And not another bloody storm. Thankfully it's not since there's rain, any fires that spring up as a result of the lightning will get put out immediately by the fire. So everyone's asleep at the moment, so we are at a bit of a downtime. If we get another colonist, I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put them. We'll actually have to think about building a new bedroom soon. The prison needs. We need to put in the temperature. We need to put in the cooler. This is not a high priority though, because there's no prisoners at the moment, and we do need the steel for other things. At the moment we've only got 22 steel in stock. The cooler needs 90. And as a result, it's meaning this is not a room, and the temperature, the hot weather is getting in. It's currently 34 degrees Celsius, which is probably about 95 Fahrenheit or something like that. That's not. Oh my god! And there's a solar flare, which means all the coolers have now been knocked out for a day, which means everyone's going to overheat today. It's not going to be much fun. I think we're just going to have to survive it though, because even though there's a heat wave, it's not an awful heat wave. It's getting up to like 40 degrees in the middle of the day, but that's about it. And also because it's raining, I think that should keep the temperature down somewhat. I'm hoping. A little bit of fire, but yeah, there should be rain. Putting it out any moment now. Any moment now. Any moment now. No. Well, Busy Hands is taking care of it, so firefighting, of course, is one of the highest priority things. Fred, watch out for the blade. He watched out for the blade. Right, so everything's dark and cold and, well, actually dark and hot at the moment. But 34 degrees, that's not too bad. As I say, because of the rain, that's really helping out. The solar flare and the rain happening at the same time, very fortuitous, I guess. Oh, the trade beacon's not working. Oh, the trade beacon's built and not working. Right, we need to actually contact people. Maybe we need to get some gold. That's the priority. I'll wait until all this nonsense is finished. All this bloody... Ugh. All the heat waves and things. And then we'll think about making a caravan. I'll see what happens with the jackets, because we are actually still busy making these. I'm hoping that we are not going to start wearing the jackets. That's an alpaca wool t-shirt. That's a wool parka. That was from the days when we thought everyone's going to freeze to death. And it's now 35 degrees. I don't know if we can make... Can we make jackets out of leather? A leather jacket? I mean, we must be able to. In fact, that's happening right now. The Nudie Hands is making a leather jacket. And we will be able to hopefully fulfill that quest. And if not, we can sell the jackets. Uh-oh. Someone is actually getting heat stroke. Oh, it's now 45 degrees in here. Okay. So nobody's done that mining. Yeah, there's too many things I need to do at the moment. It's a little cooler in here. I'm thinking maybe I should stop them doing research for the time being. Because it's clear this room is just uninhabitable at the moment. There's many ways I could do this, but what I think I'll do is just de-emphasize it here. And hopefully they'll go and do something else. If there is anything else for them to do. If not, oops. Well, they're just not doing anything, are they? Oh, an eclipse as well! The solar... There's no... Heat wave and eclipse. The solar flare has ended, thankfully, but... Everything's happening all at once all of a sudden. Thankfully, we're not being attacked. No, sirree, we are not being attacked. No. We really aren't being attacked. I thought irony would happen there, but obviously not. Right, so now, thankfully, we now have... This is an official dining room. Somewhat impressive. Mediocre wealth. It's treated as quite spacious, so that's okay. We don't need to worry about that. Those rooms are nice, decent sizes. Inspired surgery. Nudie Hands is now a good surgeon. Let's go and reap everyone's organs. Let's not. I shall turn off that room thing. So other rooms are looking a bit nicer now. Oh, busy hands. Oh, this room here. Excellent bed. This is McLeod's room. This is going to be really hot, isn't it? In fact, all of them are really hot because this needs to be built. All these things are really buggering us up somewhat. I do need to do some mining. We need that steel. Badly. Okay. Unfortunately, that means going out into the open air as well. Okay. Mining. McLeod is actually a 3 out of 20 for... Right, Emin's a good miner. Okay, Emin, you are now the miner. McLeod, I'll leave you doing McLeod things because I want you to sew some jackets and things. Steve, I don't want you doing mining. You can stay doing the tailoring. Are you only 2 out of... Hang on, you're a 2 out of 20 tailor. Maybe I won't make you the tailor. I'll stop you tailoring. McLeod and Nudie Hands can do that instead. Oh, Emin and Steve are getting busy doing that. Right, this needs to be a focus. We need to prioritise this. There are too many things happening for me to go out and get some gold at the moment. It's really annoying. Tommy says, good surgeon does not inspire confidence. Yes. Lex says, what storyteller is Jamie on? I think it's regular. I think it's Cassandra. I think I didn't touch anything really. I just put it on a fairly easy mode and that was it. Yeah, Cassandra Classic. My first go on the royalty DLC, I wanted it to be just like a regular experience rather than anything too difficult. Well, that food's going to go buggered if it's not brought in. Unfortunately, I took Emin off hauling duties, but because it's raw ingredients, it can just stay out there for ages, and it won't rot. I mean, they've got 39 days left before they rot. However, we do need more food. We do need more food. Okay, so that's also going to be a priority. We need to haul the steel. We need to make the food. Steve the chef, the yeoman of the Broken Empire, get cooking, you bastard. You should be doing that anyway. It's just that we need to haul the stuff in the first place. So, let's make sure someone's good at hauling. Emin, I want doing mining. McLeod... There's no construction for you. Well, I mean, we can construct this, but let's take McLeod off focusing on construction and make you the haul arse. Or is there anyone else who's... Well, I don't really want Bois doing any research, so let's make you the haul arse. Yes, okay. That's switched on. That should not be switched on. There we go. There's a lot of heaters which I forgot to switch off. We do not want it. We do not want heating happening during a heat wave. Right, so let's just take a look at the temperatures. 18 degrees. Oh yes, I was going to say it was only 18 degrees because the heat wave is now over. We really leapt into action with these bloody coolers, didn't we? Right, so I think hauling wise, let's have another look at these. I think Lek is telling me to do things. Well, let's have. I'm just going to. I want to make sure that everyone's excuse me. Everyone's really sorting themselves out. So Emin will mine, McLeod will build and possibly tailor. Busy Hands. I'm going to take you off art. Busy Hands hasn't really got much of a job at the moment, especially because I've told him not to research. Busy Hands is probably going to start cleaning at this rate. 4.5 out of 20. I didn't realise you could do halves. Can you cook? You're actually not a bad cook. Well, Steve is busy cooking anyway. So really, Busy Hands does need to do something. I'll put you back on research. I don't really want you cleaning. I think we're okay now. It's just we do need to do some mining and hauling. It is happening slowly. The heat, well, there we go. Anyway, yes, I'll stop burping now. What was I saying? But we still need to build the coolers because it is still it is the summer. It would be nice to have the coolers, although it's less of a priority now. There isn't a heat wave. I want to try out the orbital trade beacon to see if we can get some gold that way, rather than having to caravan it all over the place. we've got mining duties going on in this silver ore. Oh, the eclipse is ending as well. So finally, all that nonsense that was happening, the heat wave and the eclipse and the solar flare, they're all finally all over. Thank God for that. How many jackets do we have? We've got four. You got 4 jackets, all of them terrible. Oh, that's not good though. Hang on. I have a horrible feeling. They need to be better quality. They need to be normal plus. And we've basically built 4 crap jackets that we can't do anything with. So is nobody a good tailor? Is nobody a good tailor? 3, 3, 2. Huh. Well, I'm going to let him do it because it'll give him good practice doing it, but no, I don't think there's any way we could really fulfill this quest at the current skill level, which is a shame. But yeah, we'll make jackets and we'll sell the jackets. At least that'll be something, even if we can't do it for the quest. Hello, Mr. Cat. Are you evil? Or black? Nope, you're just a cat. Now, we do definitely need to make sure that the food stays on point. Steve is doing the cooking. We have 21 or 20 meals now. We still have some potatoes out in the field, and the cotton is coming along. Now it's night time, so that's not growing. I have a horrible feeling we just don't really have enough food growing. We've got basically corn, rice, and potatoes. It doesn't feel like quite enough, but should be okay, because they all will come to fruition at different times, because they all started growing at pretty much the same time at the start of spring. So that should be okay, just so long as they keep on top of it, like doing all the hauling and everything. There's Miss Giddy. No, the rain effect doesn't really work very well there, does it? Because that's a roof area. It just looks a bit peculiar. But never mind. There's Bois. What are you doing, Bois? What have you got in your hand? A dead squirrel? Where did you get that from? Have you been hunting squirrel? I didn't tell you to do that. You bastard. Uh-oh, what's that? It's a bear. It's a sleeping bear. You'll have to watch out for that. So I think we're okay for food. We're on a bit of a knife edge, which I don't really feel very good about it. We seem to be perpetually on a knife edge. Let's dial that up to 40, just so we don't get caught out at all. Evil Black Cat says dead squirrels do happen. Yeah, but if it just dies, I mean, generally, if a squirrel happens out in the field, a death of the squirrel, it should be forbidden. I'd actually have to deliberately tell them to actually come and haul in the squirrel. Maybe it's just one I did allocated to be hunted ages ago, like before the stream started. I've just completely forgotten about it. So the throne room, very slowly coming along. What time is it? Oh god, we've been going for like 45, 50 minutes, and we've hardly made any progress on this. But we do need the gold, so as soon as it's morning, I will go and try it using the orbital trade beacon for the first time. That's a lamp. Where's the trade beacon? There it is. Nudie Hands is the first up. What are you going to do? You're going to eat. Oh, no, you're not. You're off doing... Oh, the tailoring. Okay. You're continuing the fox fur jacket. Let's see if you're actually getting any better. We've got a normal jacket. He is getting better. Nudie Hands. You're now at 3 of 20. Okay, that's not actually great. We know which... Uh-oh, never mind about that. One of the wild boars has gone a bit rogue. Okay. We do actually have some need for combat. I think... Oh, actually, don't go there, obviously. Now, Steve, you've got a stun psychic weapon. Whatever the hell it's called. So let's... If I stun the boar like this, then Eamon can hopefully get a few shots on. Uh-oh. Steve, you might want to do that again. Perfect. Double teamed it. That's the advantage of being part of the Broken Empire. You get to use weird psychic powers on wild boars. And we can eat that. There's good eating on a boar. Well done, Steve. One day you will be king. Hopefully. So yeah, it avoided the traps, which was irritating. I'm not quite sure if it did that deliberately or whether it was just cutting the difference between the two, trying to get to attack us or something. I don't know. Anyway, that was seen off quite easily. Now we've got those special magical powers. I mean, psychic powers are magic powers, aren't they? Basically what they are. It's like Paul Daniels, or the Great Soprendo, or some of the famous magicians whose names currently escape me. What are the famous magicians? I suppose there's David Copperfield, David Blaine. No, I can't really think of any more. I'm trying to think of worldwide ones rather than just UK ones. Famous magicians. Are there any? I suppose there are the trendy new ones that run around on the street and do magic on YouTube or something. Who knows? Anyway, Bois has now brought in the wild boar. Our corpsearium down here is starting to fill up again. There's the squirrel. And there's the rat. I think Steve has got his hands full cooking the food rather than skinning the boars at the moment. Oh, the build's finished already. Holy shit, we have actually got jackets for days. We've got 1, 2, 3 normal jackets. So that's 3 of the 9. I'm actually going to bump that up again. Maybe we can actually do that quest. How long have we got? 24 days. It's possible. If we really get stuck in. The trouble is we're running out of equipment now. We're running out of leather. But hopefully, if it's getting better, that means that more of the jackets will be normal ones. Houdini! Oh, that's a good one. Well done, Evil Black Cat. Penn and Teller as well. Of course, Penn and Teller. I haven't heard of Chris Angel. I bet he's young. You know I disapprove of people who are younger than me, which is everyone. Now, I said I wouldn't mention this, but so far so good with the streaming at 1080. This is my first ever 1080 stream, and it seems to be fairly stable. So, I mean, for once, when I put this out as a proper archive video, it won't suddenly, like in the series from episode 5 to episode 6, it won't drop to 720. So that's a good thing. So the bitrate for this is about, I think it's like 2,750 or something. I think I set it as an experimental, just a bit more than normal. So far so good. But since lockdown began, my service provider, it's been mostly reliable, but there have been occasions where it's just been a little bit up and down. Nothing, mainly up, but also... Now there's a muffalo dying. Okay, here's what we'll do. Give us the... I need to actually... can you actually click on the muffalo? I'm sure you can. You should be able to get its history. The history of the muffalo. There we go. Oh, I mean, it's dead. I'm not quite sure that actually happens. Oh, yes, there we go. Social. A log. Fred. Fred versus the muffalo. Oh, the warg. The warg is attacking things. Ah. And then, once that's happening, because it's the warg attacking, then we go and gather in its corpse. Oh, there's Fred. It took a little bit of damage. Chris Angel apparently was popular in the early 2000s. That is actually a long time ago now, isn't it? I'm going to pull up a picture of him. Hang on, I have to just pause that for a sec. I'm not quite sure what will happen with the stream here. What's Chris Angel? Magician, here we go. Chris Angel Breath Hold. Christopher Nicholas Sarangtakos, known by the stage name... Let's just put the RimWorld back up again. Known by the stage name Chris Angel, is an American magician, illusionist, and musician. Well, you can't really call him a magician as such. He's about as magical as a... Oh. That's not very nice. The less said about that travesty of a career, the better. This is from Wikipedia. Ooh. Hang on. Has someone been buggering with his Wikipedia thing? Possibly himself. No, I think it's just in the preview. It's in the DuckDuckGo preview of Chris Angel. There's some very ripe old stuff. Anyway, let's ignore that. Meanwhile, every male colonist smiles with contentment because there is a psychic soothe. Got very racy, very spicy on Wikipedia. That's not supposed to happen. Anyway, where are we? Got discombobulated there. Anyway, we are now harvesting the potatoes, the spuds. The muffalo is taking up all the room there. Okay, gold. This is what we were after, wasn't it? So, the jackets are still being made. What have we got? We've got 1, 2... I honestly don't think we're going to make these jackets. I think I'm just going to have to start trying to sell things. No, anyway, we need to find out who's good at social. I think it's always busy hands. So, you will hopefully get the best prices from... Now, how do you actually work the bloody thing? I can't actually remember how to actually work this. It's been so long since I did this. You can only sell goods to orbital traders if they're near an orbital trade beacon. Oh yeah, you've got to wait for the message to happen first. That's right. Okay. So we can't actually do anything just yet. I could actually do with building that console as well, which is the comms console, but we will need more steel. It looks like we have actually constructed most of these coolers now, which is nice. Now we'll need to extend the power conduit to there. That's... Oh, shite. That was on the wrong side of the bloody thing, wasn't it? Okay. We can't reinstall the damn thing. Arseholes. Oh, it's just so far away from anything. I'm going to dismantle it and build it there. Just so we'd have to fanny around with power lines. That is still not being built. Evil Black Cat says, I'd rather think he was a bit of a fraud anyway. I like sleight of hand and misdirection, not video editing. Yeah, I know what you mean. Lex says, I've got a spot in my orbital trade beacon storage. That's not storage. Oh, yes, this bit. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened there. Oh, I do know what happened there. That was when I accidentally deleted something or put a wall there or something. Yes, okay, let's extend the zone. Boop. There. I can see how that would have been irritating. Oh, the Psi-Focus staff as well. I forgot about that. Right, I think Steve has to wield that. He's currently got a knife. Right, let's force you to do that. I'm sure I should have done that ages ago, but whatever. Right, so everyone's equipped now, apart from Steve, who's helpfully doing some cooking. We've got 35 food, and I've told them I think I upped the bill to like 40. It was a while ago now. Right, Right, where are we? Right, okay. Tattered apparel, and Bois still needs some... Let's actually look at what this is. Gear, that's the right one. Fred is fully healed. So your pants have degraded. Oh. Probably having a bollock hanging out or whatever. Let's add that to the bill. Let's get some nice pants. Put that there. That can go. So we're still making 4 more jackets. That's a t-shirt. We don't want a t-shirt. Wool Parker. Here we go. We've got awful, awful, poor, 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 poor. Oh, we've got a good jacket. Oh, that's a Psych-Focus shirt. No, we're still making shit jackets. This is no good at all. I think I'm going to stop this. It's not proving... Let's just see what quality this jacket is that Nudie Hands makes. That was so fast I didn't even see what happened. Okay, hang on. Try again. We've got 1, 2... We've still only got... No, it's terrible. Mal McLeod's doing it and all. Ugh. No, I've lost heart in it. Stop it. Make some pants instead. Oh, that was quick. Well, the pants bill has already been done. Okay, so we do need Bois to go and put those pants on. To replace the crap ones that she's got on at the moment. I think she'll do it automatically. But I'm going to make her drop her trow. There. Drop your trow. Oh, not there. God damn it. I think Bois should now go and put those trousers on. Once you've actually eaten. Right, go. Go and put your trousers on. running around all nude. And sorted. The unhappy nudity and the tattered clothing has now gone. So that's sorted that little indiscretion. Evil Black Cat was talking about Animal Crossing while you're out of town. I'd love to play RimWorld, but I have no computer to take with me. I think when you're travelling, I think Animal Crossing is probably the better game anyway. This is complicated. But yeah, Animal Crossing wise, I now have a 5-star village or island, whatever you want to call it. It didn't seem to be a huge difference from 4 stars, but I got a present. When I hit 5 stars, I got a present. Which was okay. I won't tell you what it is, but it was okay. I mean, 3 stars was like, finish the game, and everything happens, and whoa! And then 5 stars is like, here, have this. Anyway, what's happening today on my island? I'm still building a million inclines. I'm spending all my money building inclines, just because I want to make it as easy to run around the island as possible. I'm still, at the moment, I suppose I'm also trying to get the new fish and bugs, because it's now May time. I found a catfish, which I thought was going to be great, and it was worth 800 bells, so that was piss. Frogs are now spawning in ponds. They're even pisser. But there's some new butterflies, which are like worth a lot at the moment, so they're worth looking out for. I wouldn't do Animal Crossing time jumping. That seems to be against the whole point of the game, which is very slow, busy work forever, really. But if you're going to do Animal Crossing, it feels like there's no. It doesn't seem there's much point in trying to cheat your way through it. I mean, it's supposed to be about hard, miserable work. Not really. Right. But apparently they've had to like change the game a little bit because people were using the time travelling thing to make themselves stupidly rich by exploiting, I think, the interest rate on banks. That when you get to the end of the month, you get interest on your savings or something, and that was how they had to cripple that. They had to nerf it right down because people were just like making millions by using that exploit, which was a bit silly. I'm having very bad luck with turnips at the moment. Last week was a disaster. The price stayed like it started out like 69 and then just went like 66, 63, 60 throughout the entire week, and it just got worse and worse. And I knew I should sell it early just to cut my losses, but I just had to hang on. And I eventually sold it at like 40 something. But thankfully I only had 5 stacks of turnips, so it didn't really make a huge. It wasn't really a huge thing. I've only been able to afford another 5 stacks this week as well. But I don't know. I'm not making huge amounts of money, but never mind. Oh, you forgot. Evil Black Cat forgot the turnips. I've been getting some every week, but I think my losses have possibly exceeded my gains, which is not ideal. But at the end of the day, it's only like I've only lost like 50,000 over the course of like a couple of weeks, and considering you can make 50,000 in a day, it's not really a huge thing. But it is satisfying when you do well on it. Delayed gratification, the game. Yes, indeed. It's the fact that they even close, like if something's getting upgraded, like a shop is getting upgraded, it makes you wait an extra day and actively closes the shop for a day, which is a right sort of ha. Nasty little thing. Anyway, I'm playing RimWorld, aren't I? Evil Black Cat says turnips are better when you have other towns to visit. Yeah. I mean, I could have done that this week, but I never really got around to it. We've got a raid. It's going to be. This is an easy difficulty, so it'll only be. Oh, Bucky with the pink hair. Ooh, pink hair. Don't think I've ever seen pink hair in this game before. What's that? Incidentally. That was a very, very dead turkey. You've got an auto pistol, so this is actually not going to be quite as trivial. So they never attack through the river, even though I'm sure they could. It's either going to be left or right. At the moment, it looks like you're going left. So you're probably going to end up here again. I think this is going to have to be another job for Steve. Get up. I think you can do it from behind walls. I also need more guns. McLeod has got a bow. What the hell? It's terried. Right, Wah, you go there. In fact, you might be best served going there. Right, just double check Bucky is actually going to... Yes, Bucky is coming down there. Yeah, I mean, I've heard of other people getting, like, turnip sales of, like, where you can actually sell them for, like, 300 a pop, but so far, I think, when I've been monitoring my prices, it's never gone below, like, 180. It's not been great. Now, if Steve can do this psychic thing through walls, then let's try it. What do you mean ineffective? Oh, you actually do need a line of sight. Now, poo. Oh well. I think Bois should go there instead. Careful, careful, careful. We need to get Bucky in on the action. Come on, Bucky. Right, here we go. Bucky has already been shot by Bois. Right, here's what we'll do. I'm going to be cunning. Right, wait to see what she does. She's already bleeding out a bit. Come on, Bucky. Yeah, look at you bleeding away. Here we go, here she comes. Right, Emin, get her. Got her. Sorted. And we'll also take that auto pistol, because we do need to give, I think we need to give McLeod a good gun. Nice, okay. Bwah. Yeah, hold that. And just leave her there, frankly. She can just stay there for a while. Even Black Cat's turnips were at 547. God damn it. Making me feel even worse now about my week of shame last week. I literally could not have sold my turnips last week for a profit. It was always have been a loss. It was awful. Somewhere in the 600s is the limit. Blimey. Now that really is a lot of money for turnips. Right. So we do need, I think, a caravan for gold might be in order. I think I've already tried this once, and I can't remember where I went. But the other alternative is just to go to a nearby settlement and try doing it that way. Hopefully we might just happen to find some gold to mine out. That will require a little bit of effort. So let's try doing that as we move into we've moved into the second hour of the stream already about 10 minutes ago, but we should try and focus on that. Because we're not doing a huge amount at the moment. Let's get McLeod, once he's got up, let's get McLeod busy with the pistol. We need to work out what generally our midterm goals are, because this just isn't happening anytime soon. It's taking ages. Oh, there we go. We're bunging her in the ground. That's good. All sorted. We just don't have that much limestone. That is becoming a serious problem. Now we have got limestone wall over here, so maybe if we can just deconstruct all this, we can maybe reuse the limestone. That's one way of doing it, I guess. Yeah, maybe that'll work. Actually, there's more of it over here. A group of travellers are passing by. Well, they're not very good travellers, I bet. But they're terrible. I mean, we don't want to just deconstruct that because that's integral to the colony. But we'll see. Thanks for stopping by, Lech, who's now going to bug a dude who's addicted to Factorio and Terraria. Terraria 1.4 is coming out in a couple of weeks. Less than that. Or more than that, I can't remember. I've got it written down somewhere. I'm sure I'll be playing that on the channel. Oh! Here we go. We actually have got a caravan. We've got Gomez, Nails, Pickles, Mindy, McKee, Puppeteer, Mouse, Lizzle, and others. They've been followed by chickens. Here they come. The slow, slow chickens. They really are quite slow. Oh, also another bunch of lads. Oh, they're the travellers. They're a completely different bunch of lads. Although they do seem to be of the same lot. Yeah. Lacaheux. So they're both from Lacaheux, apparently. But, how peculiar. Anyway, we now need busy hands again. Who needs to go and trade. Gold. Give us gold. You don't have gold, you little bastards. Well, I think it's high time that we sold some of our jackets. 59 quid. Nice. We'll get rid of all these awful, awful things. 92% poor jacket. Another poor jacket. We've got 3 poor jackets. Blue fur jacket. Poor. Bison wool parka. Normal. We'll keep that. Fur jacket. Poor. 765 quid so far. Not bad. I'm glad they're willing to buy our old crap, frankly. Sandstone table, marble table. Why have we got so many tables to sell? Oh, I know why. Whatever, get rid of it. Sick of them. They will not buy a few things. They won't. I don't think they'll buy our art. Maybe it's not art. Maybe they're... Oh, that's... I thought that was art, but it's not. It's tables. Those slabs on the left. So yes, have some tables. Standing lamp green and standing lamp red. Oh, that's what they're selling to us. A steel crown. Ooh. I'm going to have that. I'm going to buy that. I'm going to buy a crown so we don't have to make it ourselves. Anything else? Good fur jacket. Oh, normal fur jacket. We're going to keep them. I think we're okay with this. Oh, yep. Okay, that's all sorted. And our relations have slightly gone up. Oh, May the 16th for the Terraria 1.4. Okay. The Lech is staying around for a while. Hooray! Right, so I'm just going to make the place look messy. I was going to build a shuttle landing pad at some point. But I forgot how to do that. I was told to do it and then I didn't. Right, so I want them to piss off and then we'll sort out this whole gold rush thing. 2,000 quid. That's going to make us more of a target, isn't it? Right. Just going to quickly save the game. Just in case anything crashes or whatever. Must remember to do that sort of thing. I know it's an auto-save, but you never know. Right, so gold. We need gold. So I'm thinking either a caravan... I might just caravan to the next location along and try and just mine some gold out and then just keep trying as circumstances dictate. We're not really doing a huge amount otherwise here, other than just building. So I'll leave McLeod here. And although you still haven't got the gun, have you? Let's actually sort that out. I was waiting for you to get up and then I forgot. Got uranium. There. McLeod now has the gun. I really didn't need him to be... I don't know why I drafted him there, but I did, apparently. So, we've got 6 colonists, so let's send... We're not sending them very far. We just need some good miners. So I'll send them in on this caravan of love. We'll go to a place where there's plenty of places to mine. Or will we? And we'll send M in... Well, maybe I'll only send a couple of people. Someone with a gun. Emmy's got the gun. I'll leave Steve. I think I'll take... Nudie hands can go. Nothing else. We'll just need some food. What's the best food to take? I think simple meals will be handy. We'll take 3 days. We're not going to be there for very long. I'm hoping this is just going to be a very, very quick get in and get out job. Oh, hang on a second. It's 9 o'clock in the evening. Cancel. Wait until tomorrow morning. I don't know why I was trying to do it now. That can wait until the morning. Yes. I think Busy Hands. Let's just double check to see who's good at mining. Because Busy Hands, I don't think he's very good at mining at all. No, you're not. It should be probably Emin and I want to leave Steve here. He might have to be in a cloud. 3 out of 20. This is not a mining colony, is it? Everyone's piss. Only Emin's good at it. Ooh, bois bullets. Bois will go fast. Fair enough. What I'll do is Emin can do all the mining, and someone else can just maybe get food or something like that, or sort things out. So honestly, it can be anyone. I think Busy Hands, because Busy Hands is a bit piss. Or they're also married. Emin and Busy Hands can go off in some sort of weird marriage caravan. Anyway, I think it's time. Oh, sorry, Nudie Hands. I can never remember which one Emin's married to. Anyway. Let's wait for them to... There we go. Right, go. Let's make this caravan. So, Emin and Nudie Hands. Items, food. We'll get 3 days of food. And choose route. Literally just there. Now, I'm hoping this is going to be gold there. That's literally it. It's probably not going to happen, but that'll be our first job, and I'll try a couple of places and see what happens. Really, see if we can actually get some gold the easy way rather than Miss Kitty. No. Oh, Miss Kitty fought a cougar. I completely missed that. I just heard a horrible meow sound. Oh, Miss Kitty. There's Mr. Cat. Poor Mr. Cat, looking so desolate. I don't know where that kicked off. Where's this cougar? Huh. Oh, look! The cougar's after something else now. I've lost heart. I don't care about the cat now. No, I do. I think I had the game on... What the hell is that? Oh, it's the end of the world. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, we're not going to be able to worry about that now. Oh, that poor cat. Right. Be gold on the map. Oh, hello. How does this work again? Do we need to make a colony? Oh, we can't be adjacent to each other. Go there. So what am I trying to do here? I think I'm just basically trying to settle, aren't I? Settle and mine, and then, and then we'll just like abandon the colony very quickly. Animal disease. Mr. Cat has now got the flu. Oh, the tragedy. Let's kill it. Will it die from flu? Will it pass on the flu? Right. Never mind about that. Let's see what happens on this new map. Pause. Right, let's see if there's any gold here. If there's not... There is! Gold! More gold. Right, come on, lads. In your special second colony. I think you still, even now, have to set your settings to make it so you can have 2 colonies. Maximum number of colonies, 2. Because I think it defaults to 1. Right, anyway. Emin is now doing nothing. Emin? Don't go for a walk. Go for a mine. On Nudie Hands, I think I'm just gonna make you mine. I don't care. Come on, lads. Start mining. Well, we haven't got very long. We've got donkeys. Ooh. Meanwhile, there's another quest. A yeoman of the Broken Empire, just like Steve, wants to watch how you primitive surface dwellers deal with catastrophe. He proposes an artificial disaster for you. A weather control system will force the weather to be foggy for 19 days. And he'll give us something worth 12... he'll give us a staff, and we'll get 7 royal favour. I'm not really feeling very good about that. 7 royal favour, I'm not quite sure that's good. I'll I shall put that on the back burner because I'm not quite sure that's great. That's especially a month of fog. Yeah, need meal source. We're not going to be here for long. Although Nudie Hands is not going to be mining that out very quickly, is he? Is this all? This is literally all we've got. Oh, meteorite! Oh my god! Meteorites landed right next to the bloody watermill generator, and by the looks of it, buggered it. It's really injured it. The meteorite must have landed on our watermill and bounced off. Holy shit! Yeah, that's so weird. That's Brock. Anyway, where are we? Wrong colony. That's the one. So what I'll do is once they've... Okay. How long is this going to take? That's enough gold. Right. That's literally the entire caravan. That's it. That's all we're doing. All of it. Items. How do you get it? How do you pick up the gold? Oh, you might have to... Oh, cancel. Hang on. I think we might actually have to put that into a storage area. Okay, we've now officially got 200 gold. Okay, now we can do it. Right. There we go. All the gold. Not too heavy. Let's go home. And we've done it. We've got ourselves 200 gold. Although they're probably going to... Yeah, there they go. Avoid that huge pack of grizzly bears, thanks. That might have been a bit difficult. Yay. And now they're probably going to have to sleep on the road, which is a bit unfortunate, but never mind. Right, anyway, let's actually go back to where we're supposed to be. Because things are actually happening here. No, actually, no, they're not. Everyone's just going to bed. Wow, a successful caravan. So we will actually be able to build a few of the things that I wanted to build. Now I just need to work out how we're going to make work out how to make these. What we need to make. I'm going to have another look at this quests thing. Historical. Oh, someone wanted pants ages ago. Duchess. Whistling Dixie. Oh, that's us. Is that really what we're called? Uh-oh. We've run out of food. That was... It's fine, though, I'm sure. I mean, it's the middle of the night, so... It'll only take us 5 minutes to get back home as well. The foraging. So we should be okay. Uh-oh. Starvation. Oh, come on, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Who cares? Oh, don't bugger us up now. Hello, Jiminy. I want to watch the stream, but I'm so sleepy. Well, I'll be putting it out as archive, so you can watch this excitement some other time. Lex says, I think the rock that size would crush your watermill. Well, there is that. Yeah. Maybe it's just made of superior wood. Very, very strong wood indeed. I mean, that's just cash. Let's actually mine that out. So much cash. Anyway, our lads are back. We have now all people here, and we have gold. We have our gold. We have 200 golds. Nice. So as I say, we do need to build a throne at some point. A grand throne. Oh, we need steel and all. No, poo. I can also build that piano, which I don't know where that fits in with things. Piano. Have we researched the piano yet? Oh, we haven't actually researched the piano yet. We've done the harpsichord. Maybe it's under furniture. I can't see the harpsichord anywhere. I should have been under recreation, but apparently not. Maybe the harpsichord. Maybe it's just research that's on the way to something else. Maybe you don't actually. Oh no, there it is. Harpsichord. You make it at the smithy. Oh, it's a bill. Ah. Yeah, make a harpsichord. Maybe I'll make a harp. How peculiar. But that is actually, that does count as recreation. Well, I think we do. I reckon we need one. I reckon we need some recreation of that kind. Because we haven't got much recreation. We've got a chess table and a bloody horseshoe at the moment. Yeah, so I've got some good new recreation. And we haven't used the smithy much. I was going to make some bloody guns at some point. But this does not make good guns. It makes a bow. That does really make... That is piss. I think I actually need to do more research. I deprecated the research, didn't I? For various reasons. Let's take War of Hauling. Emin mining. We do need the steel, so I'm going to let that happen. We're going to have to go back to mining this load of gunk out. Do. There. That should be plenty of steel. Oh, look how much limestone we've got now. Finally. Someone's not been making the bloody limestone blocks. I think maybe they'll start doing tailoring instead. Well, hopefully someone will start doing the... what does that come under? Is it? I can't remember what making stones comes under. Yeah, whatever. It'll happen. Fred is fully healed. The warg is fully healed. Good. Temperature-wise, 22 degrees. We are kind of at that point where everything's fine now. Temperature-wise. It's summer, but it's not too hot. There's no heat wave. The cotton. The cotton is almost grown. I was going to make another field, but probably a bit pointless now. We are getting more potatoes in, which is good because we are starting to, again, run low on food. We've got hay. Alright. Oh my god, I completely forgot about all this nonsense. This was when we had a farm. This was from then. It seems years ago now. We're growing hay. And we're also growing dandelions. Alright. And there's Mr. Cat. Mr. Cat apparently is no longer suffering too much. Minor flu. Immunity 56%. You're fine. The cat is fine. Will not die of flu. Oh, I didn't even notice this happening, but yeah, the meteorite has now been mined out and has left a little bit of silver behind. We've now got 3,000 quid nearly. We are doing well. We are rich. We also have just got some cloth, which is nice. Oh, a break risk. It's Steve. Steve is going to break. The mood is starting to go a bit low, it looks like, which is a bit weird. That's the first time that's actually happened, I think. Emin's really happy. What's that? Oh, for some reason the icon for hay in the top left is quite different to what it is in reality. Right, everything seems to be going okay. Is anyone going to build the harp at any point? I'm not quite sure they are. We'll actually have to install that manually, I guess, won't we? Evil Black Cat wants me to get another cat for Mr. Cat. Well, as soon as we can buy one. I don't think cats are a wildlife, are they? We will actually have to buy one. We never did find that goose. I was determined to buy a goose at some point. But that was a previous series, so sod him. Sod the goose. We haven't had any raids for a while. I think we are going to start getting raided more often now because we have got the cash. And we're starting to have the steel now. We've got 70 steel. That's still not enough to build a throne. And we're still not getting anyone doing any research, which I feel shouldn't happen. I'm going to... Handling, I think... I better leave that because I want them to feed animals as necessary. We actually do have some kibble at least, which can feed a very small stack of animals. I'm not sure if the cats eat kibble or not. Busy Hands is now doctoring the warg. I think the warg is actually turning out to be very useful as a defensive animal against all these miscellaneous wildlife that keep on fanning about and trying to attack us. At the moment I feel like my priorities are out of whack. People are doing things, but not really what I really particular want. What are you doing, McLeod? Are you making stones? No, you're just falling over in a field. You're cloud watching. You prick. Bird skin. Some bird is being destroyed. Evil Black Cat says, I think all the animals will eat kibble. I've seen herbivores eat it, even though you think that'd be a bad thing. Yeah, I suppose so. There is meat in there. I think it's just supposed to be generic animal food, I guess. That's the purpose. That's the point. That's its job. I think everyone's getting too busy with the food, which is fine. I actually do want that to happen. This storeroom isn't that big, but it's proven to be okay so far because we've never been overburdened with food here. Possibly a bad thing, but never mind. So we need 300 steel. We've got 247 at the moment. We do need a little more if we're going to build this throne. So we'll continue to do this. McLeod is still doing nothing. Mate! Really want some more stone cutting to be done. Ah, this is why. Ah! I see what's happened. Right, we need to make more stone blocks that aren't slate. In fact, let's tell them not to make any slate chunks. In fact, let's just make it so it's just limestone for now. It's going to fill up that bloody place, isn't it? I'm tempted to make all this... Turn it from... Yeah, here's what we'll do. Floor. I'm going to make it so it's made out of slate instead. Oh, you have to cancel it first. God damn it. Okay. Right. There. So at least that'll get done at some point. So this is the limestone stuff. So we're concentrating on making limestone chunks at some point. So that'll get done. And the existing stuff... Oh, hello. A beautiful aurora is lighting up the sky. So it's now especially going to be night equals day, which is good for growing crops, I guess. And when I had cockatiels, says Evil Black Cat, I gave them fruity pebbles just to see what they'd do. It just looked like their food pellets. They loved it. Fruity pebbles? I'm not sure what they are. Fruity pebbles. Anyway, again, people have all gone to bed. Wah, and his little, her little bedroom over here. It's Lakahui again. They do seem to be the people, don't they? And they've got a few items to trade. Busy hands. It's your time to shine, you social lad. Oh, the aurora's already ending. That was a waste of time, wasn't it? Right, here we go. No, I'm not going to sell them the gold. That's not going to happen. No, they won't buy anything, pretty much. Apart from clothes. I've got rid of all the clothes I wanted to sell. And they want to sell me drugs. Let's get rid of this yayo, which was some drugs that I got from... someone dropped when I killed them. Otherwise, packaged survival meal. You know, I am going to get a few of these. I can afford it. How much? I've got not much components, so I'm going to buy some of that. They haven't got very much. And also, they've got one medicine. Oh, bugger. Yeah, they are a small travelling group, so we're not going to get much out of them. I've done it again. I've made it so like I've recruited him, and I didn't mean to, or drafted him. It's a very... Oh, Evil Black Cat says the Fruity Pebbles are a very sugary cereal. One of my favourites. I haven't had cereal for a long time. Possibly because of the aforementioned sugar. What's going on there? Oh, it's a torch. Have we not got any wood in stock? Oh, we don't. Well, we'll have to do something about that. Let's do the old chopperoo. There. That's going to take someone out, isn't it? The pine trees, or the poplar trees, are 60% grown. That's the jacket quest. Is it? Oh no, this is the other quest, the artificial disaster fog quest. I don't think I'm going to bother with that. The cloth is in. No, that's okay. I'm probably going to change the crop then. I think I'll change that to some sort of food. We've got the plague. Fred's got the plague. Immunity 0. Not quite sure what's going to happen to poor old warg, Fred. We better treat Fred. Because someone's bonded. Yeah, Busy Hands has already taken care of it. I mean, another quest. What are we doing? Leontios, a consul of the Broken Empire, has been caught in bed with the wrong person. He imprisoned the inappropriate lover in a show of rejection. Now he wants you to keep the prisoner caged until the scandal blows over. Oh, we can do that. Whoever accepts the quest will receive 10 royal favour. That's a lot of royal favours. Right, who... Okay, I think we should do it with Steve. Because Steve... I think let's try and make Steve king. Protect them until the shuttle arrives in 16 days. Oh, hello. Well, the shuttle happened very quickly. There was some cool guitar music suddenly happening. Right, okay, I mean, put her in the clink, in the prison over there. Evil Black Cat says, I don't usually let people use drugs unless they came to me with an addiction and offer something that makes it worth it. Oh, it's Smoke Leaf. Yeah, they introduced drugs in, like, Alpha 16 or something, or along those lines. I took one look at them and I thought, I can't be bothered with this. I mean, I think it's okay to grow them and then sell them, but the consequences are just too much to fanny around with, I think. At least this is being built. Now we've actually got Slate on the go. Yeah, everyone's getting really busy. McLeod and that other guy. This isn't being done. Even though we've got limestone for days. We're not making bricks at the moment, but whatever. I don't think we need any of this. We really don't. Oh well. It'll be good for something. Right, so Foxy is now in prison, no longer incapable of working, whatever. So we just need to keep them alive for 16 days, I guess? I mean, that doesn't seem particularly that difficult, unless we're going to start getting raided or whatever. Lex suggests selling drugs for profit. Not in real life. In the game. Oh, hello, something else is happening. A framer named Fawkes is crashing in a transport pod. Holy shit, okay. Wow, you can do this. We can't capture them. We'll have to rescue them. We haven't actually got the prisoner bed anymore because we've got someone else in the prison. We've got Foxy and Fawkes. Foxy and Foxy. I feel like they should be together. They should get married. Anyway, let's heal them. And maybe they'll be grateful enough to stay. We shall see. But then I don't make things out of human skin either. I'm not going to read the context of that. I think it's funnier not to. Right, so Bois is treating Fawkes. Bois, are you any good at doctoring? Bois, are you a doctor? Are you a 6 out of 20? Normally Busy Hands would do this, but Busy Hands can't be bothered, apparently. He's cleaning up sick instead. Right, Fawkes has recovered and has decided to leave. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad I rescued you. Useless Fawkes. I mean, I could arrest you. Where are you from? Are you a space refugee? That means there won't be any blowback if I arrest you. Rare thrombos, to hell with that. Well, I don't really have any... Unless I turn this into a prison. Ha! You're now a prisoner. Actually, no, you're not, because I haven't captured you. Shall I do this? There! There, you're now a prisoner and all. In my special medical prison. Right, I've gone to the dark side. That was quick, wasn't it? We've got prisoners all over the place. I hope there's no blowback. But don't worry, prisoner, you'll get nothing but the best of attention. Recruitment difficulty only 23%. Right, recruit. I'm having you. You're going to be one of us. There's actually This music in the background has actually got people sort of singing. Sort of, it's got people going. Let's turn it up for a bit. Oh, stop singing. Just about ish. No, to hell with it. To hell with that music. Right, where are we then? We're still very slowly building this. Have we got the steel yet? We've still only got 247 steel, but we have got it lying about, so... Steve, you're feeding rat meat to Fred. Okay. How are you doing plague-wise? Oh, it's minor plague. Immunity 60%. You're going to survive. Okay, Fred's fine. Or going to be fine, anyway. Right, Steve, I'm going to borrow you for a second to do some... Steve will not haul! Oh, it's because he's a hoity-toity yeoman these days. Ooh, hark at him. Right, Nudie, you're playing horseshoes. So you can go and get some steel. They really can't cross the river, can they? That river actually turned out to be quite a good defensive thing. I'm quite pleased with that. It really is forcing everyone in via the left-hand, the west gate or the east gate. Where's the east gate? There's the east gate. I haven't seen anyone attack through the east gate for a while. There's Mr. Cat. Heartbroken Mr. Cat. Where are you going? You're going into the construction site. These animals really do like looking at construction sites. What did you find in there? And did you piss on it? Oh, look at these weeds. Brambles. There are brambles growing. Oh, dear. Ah, here's a good sign. McLeod is doing the building. I honestly thought we'd get the throne room done in this stream, but it takes so long to lay this goddamn floor. And nobody's got in the cotton. Nobody's getting the food. Emin's doing some more harvesting, but there's just food. There's not enough whole arsery in this colony. Let's do something about that. Busy Hands will not haul. Steve refuses to haul because he's a bastard. You're the miner. Well, there's no mining to be done at the moment. In fact, you shouldn't be a miner. You should be a hauler. There. We'll get the steel in. Oh, we've got the steel in. We should now be able to make a throne. That'll be something we've done at least. The research has gone to shit, hasn't it? Nobody's doing any research. Right, grand throne. Can make it purely out of gold. But you need 3,000 gold. So I'll probably make it out of steel. I could have made it out of uranium. No, I couldn't. That's 300. No, I'll stick to the plan. The steel grand throne. Now, which way round is this going to be? I think it's going to have to be there, isn't it? There. So at least we'll have a throne, if nothing else. And at some point we'll make that piano. Now, did that harpsichord ever get made? Oh, the harp, anyway. No is the answer to that. We need 150 wood, and we still don't have any wood. We have chopping, but again, we haven't had any hauling done recently. I'm going to have to make people do more hauling. Let's have a look to see what people are doing. I need to get people doing research again as well. I think you get on with doing research. Steve needs to do some chefing. Nudie Hands is doing the hauling. Busy Hands. You should do some researching as well. Although maybe Bois can do the hauling for now. It's not an ideal solution. Right, so Steve is sorting out our new prisoner, Fawkes. Fawkes is not recovering very fast. What's wrong with your health? Blood loss? Nothing too bad. Although you're in severe pain. I'm sure you'll be fine. Steve. Not a mad donkey. Oh, slow down. Right, so where's that going to come? It's going to come in through the east gate. Okay, that's fine. Wah. Go there. Once again, Emin, get busy there. Steve is refueling a stove. That sounds like a stupid plan. Right, get moving. Come on. Oh, Christ, that was fast. We haven't even got in position yet. Hang on. Stun. There. Distance stunning. Right, one. Close quarter donkey in. Oh. There we go. Boar is slightly injured here. Right, just kill it to death. Just kill it, go on. Bad donkey. You've been a bad donkey. Is it dead? It's not quite dead yet. Hang on. Kill it. No, who cares? Just let it die. I think it's no longer mad. Anyway, that's that dealt with. Wow, is slightly injured, but who cares? Foxy is having a wander. Forks is still dead. Emin is bringing in the hay. So at least we're doing some horlossery, but yeah, we desperately need more horlossery. That seems to be the thing that we need to do at the moment. At least we've got a throne to build. I think that's going to be McLeod's job. In the morning. If that ever happens. Ooh. Ooh. God, my arm still hurts a little. Ambrosia, hey! It's 5% grown. Let's wait for that to grow and then do something with that. Fortunately, I've got to be careful with this arm to not leave it in the same position, like during a stream too long, because it does actually hurt quite a bit. It gets very sore. Ooh. No, we should be coming up to the end of stream quite soon now anyway, so that'll be the rest I'll need. So we're still dangerously low in food. I think Steve is... What are you doing, Steve, these days? You're cooking. Just like we've all got a lot of stuff to do. We've got 6 colonists, and we seem to be overworked. I'm not quite sure how I survived with 3 colonists back in the day, but survive I did. So it looks like we have been hauling some things. Uh-oh. A warg is now hunting Mr. Cat. An evil warg. Poor Mr... Where's Mr. Cat? Where is Mr. Cat? Mr. Cat is there. Okay, we will need... I think we will need a crack team of... Let's get Steve on the go again. We'll need a crack team, basically. Right. Steve. Stun the warg. There we go. Oh, Fred, get stuck in. It's warg on warg action. Oh, thanks, Fred. Just run past. Oh, no! That was fast. It just took one bite and killed it. Fight the warg. Uh-oh. Get it. Uh-oh. Right, hang on. Things are going a bit wrong. It's okay. Steve is stunned. Oh, Emin, that was terrible. Maybe we could use the Psy-Focus staff. What happens here? I don't know, but that didn't seem to really... I don't know. Well, what does the staff do then? An Ultratech light staff threaded with psychic focusing materials, though it is relatively ineffective as a weapon. Okay, I shouldn't have actually used it directly as a weapon. That was a bit pointless. Fair enough. But yeah, Mr. Cat is now dead as well. Oh, well, all the cats are dead. Also, what? Oh, Fred's going after a completely different thing. God damn it. All the animals are going crazy. Right, is Fred okay? Fred's injured, but the cougar's a bit more injured. I'm just going to let this play out. Fred survived. And is now eating the cougar. Which is probably for the best. R.I.P. Pretty much everyone. All the animals. So we've lost Mr. Cat and Miss Kitty. Well, never mind. On the upside, McLeod is doing some hauling by the looks of it. You should be building the throne. The throne of dreams. Let's try and force the issue. Oh, you're already doing it! McLeod is getting ready. Is getting busy with the kinging. So we just need a bit more steel and we're done. bit more steel, in fact. Also, he's now hauling cloth. Now, come on. Get a move on. Let's see this throne in action. This is a big old throne. Look at that bit. That's really obnoxious, isn't it? There we go. It's not a complete room. We will need in this place probably a cooler and a heater. Now, don't muck this up. Come on, McLeod. Oh, you've given up and gone to bed. How disappointing. Medical emergency. Oh, Steve. I think this might be your asthma again. Oh, you got a psychic hangover. You're buzzing. Oh dear. This is new. Your brain is buggered, and you've got a warg bite and all. Well, we are bleeding. Oh, death in 6 hours. Oh dear. Right. Remind me who's. We're going to need to wake up the doctor. Busy Hands. Where are you? Busy Hands is researching. Well, I'm glad someone's doing that, but not now. Prioritise tending. Yes, don't choose stripping him. I don't want to strip him. Right, go on. Give him the best treatment we've got. I think he's now no longer bleeding to death. Yep, he's been treated. And we should now be fine. Whoa, Fred's died! Oh, blood loss! Oh, we're too busy. Oh dear. Oh no. I mean, someone's going to be in a bad mood now. Oh, all the animals have died. And also Steve's kind of unconscious. Or resting or something. Oh, the cat. Mr. Dead Cat. Oh, the humanity. Felinity, says Jim Booler. Oh, it's all so sad. I've got no pets left now. I've literally got none. We need a new pet. Right, who can we tame? Who can we bond with? How about a rat? No. Oh, an alpaca might be nice. Let's tame the alpaca. Oh God, look at this. This is the corpsearium of dreams. Dead cougar, dead donkey, dead warg, dead hare, and there's poor old Mr. Cat. On the upside, starvation. That's not the upside. That's the downside. On the upside, we have finished the Golden Throne. Excellent, apparently. It's an excellent Golden Throne, appropriate for a knight/dame, 60 impressiveness. And the next title satisfied, Praetor, 90 impressiveness. The throne room itself is very impressive, apparently. Ooh. Apart from the fact that it's dirty everywhere. There's a lot of dirt. Actually, we do that, don't we? Throne room, very impressive. Rich, very spacious, neutral beauty, and it's filthy. We are on our way. Also, ooh, it's unowned. That means we can make someone the owner of this. Somehow. Steve gets a throne! Steve has a throne! Hooray! Hey! All hail King Steve. Finally. We need to go to the slag. There we go. Steve's throne. Lech says I should bury Mr. Cat. Uh-oh. Where's Mr. Cat gone? There's Mr. Cat. I think have we got enough graves? Okay, let's get Nudie Hands doing that. Consume Mr. Cat? No, it's too late. I think we've frozen Mr. Cat. Mr. Cat will give himself up to be food and possible skin. I'm not going to bury the damn thing, I'm afraid. Nudie Hands doing some good business. Oh, McLeod is also dealing with the whole business of the temperature, which seems a bit late at this point. At this point, it's probably going to be a heater we need rather than a cooler. It's the end of summer. Time is ticking. Also for the stream as well, we will be finishing shortly. Now we've actually finished we haven't finished the throne room itself. Oh god, we'll finish off with the raid then. But now we've actually got this sorted. I think we've got it feels better. It feels like we're going places fast. And I really want to find out exactly how the throne all fits into everything. In terms... Oh, Riesling! Named after a wine. Grape. And apparently you're nude as well. You've got a knife and you're naked. Uh-oh. Right, here we go. Oh, a thrombo. Oh, you're right up there. Oh, you're not attacking yet. Oh, get on with it. Actually, where are we? Oh! Oh, Riesling, you daft sod. Abandoned colony. There. That took care of that raid. I forgot I was running 2 colonies at once. that was a bit of a piss colony. Yeah, I forgot when you actually leave, when you actually do it that way, you actually have to make sure that you do leave. Otherwise, and abandon it. Otherwise, it just carries on going. Oh, Evil Black Cat says, oh yes, sorry, Lek, yes, it was my fault. I did actually need to make the grave allow animals. So, now we'll actually, I mean, how can we actually force it to? Maybe we are too late still. I don't know. I don't think there's a way of actually forcing it to bury, but I don't know. So actually, who have we got? We've got Bucky the Drifter, Assail the Courtesan, Spaffy the Pilot, Harunto the Grunt, Reagan the Pirate, Bargarabra the Archer, Patricia the Grunt, and Cat the Geologist. We haven't actually had any of our own colonists die. Oh look! We're going to bury the rabbit. That wasn't quite what I meant by that. We're going to bury the rabbit, lads. Oops. Oh well. Anyway, it was a good rabbit. We like the rabbit. Whoever he was. Right, I think that's it. I think that'll do for the stream. I think I'll go and let my arm recover now. It's going to be my excuse forevermore now. Yeah, so I will hopefully do another stream in this because I want to do a bit more of this throne stuff. Now the throne room's coming along, and now we've got Steve able to sit on it for some reason. Then I think we may be able to like do things like make decrees and things. But I haven't actually done that before, so I don't know exactly how that'll work, but it'd be interesting finding out. And let's just save the bloody Noras. Okay, so we'll stop the stream here. Thank you very much for coming out today. All been a lot of fun, very chilled RimWorld stream. And as I say, I do want to continue doing this because I moved it over from a Let's Play to a stream because I kind of lost the Let's Play series a bit because I was too busy doing other things. And suddenly 2 weeks went by and I realised I hadn't actually put a RimWorld video out, so I thought the best idea would be to actually just jump straight in and do a stream. And I think this has been a bit better than just fanning around with a Let's Play, trying to fit stuff into half-an-hour chunks. Better to stretch out and do a nice stream on it. Just make sure there's no last knockings of anything that we need to do. That's all mined out, all the stuff that I ordered them to. That needs to be mined out at some point. That's still slowly coming along, but the tiles are almost all laid now. So that's almost done. And we'll be able to make that into a room for guests when new quests turn up. And we are now replanting... Oh, we're planting strawberries. That's what I told them to do, isn't it? Because the cotton was probably a bit unnecessary. Now we've got over 1,000 cotton. Anyway, yep, thanks Evil Black Cat for moderation. Thanks to Duxon for, bunging me £5 earlier on in the stream. Aaron has... Oh, just hello. This base is so big, I'm jealous. This isn't actually that long a base. Oh, isn't that long-lived a base? We're only on year 2. Summer year 2, so 6 seasons in. I think it just looks big because I tend to expand quite quickly. And also, I put in a lot of, I go early on for external walls everywhere. And also, because of the whole... the mountains make it look bigger than it is. The actual base itself isn't so huge, but I've spread it out. Look at that bloody lake in the middle as well. We haven't actually got that much room to expand. I actually have to start knocking down walls if we get any bigger. But all very pretty. Right, okay, so that's the end of the stream for this week. We'll be back again next week. And that's it, really. I'm not quite sure what's coming out on the channel next week, because I haven't really fully planned that out just yet. Tomorrow there is going to be a video of Fury Unleashed, which is a roguelike platform game that's just come out onto full release after being in early access for a while, and it turns out to be a lot of fun. A lot of upgrading and all the usual roguelitery things, but seems to be a lot of fun. That's going to be out tomorrow, and the rest of the week, not 100% sure yet. We've finished the Starbound series now, the bees, so that's all wrapped up. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for popping in at the end, Aaron. 7 p.m. UK time every week, every Sunday. It is now 9 p.m, so I'm off for a beer, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone. See you again.